di sini. Why is the actually on caps? Halo Magatsu, karena kemarin Nima bilang mau nyelesain endingnya, tapi ternyata nggak jadi. So, I actually thought that last time will be the last time I actually stream this because I reached an ending, but turns out it doesn't. Jadi ternyata Nima belum selesai endingnya. Jadi ya udahlah ya, dahlah momen. Kita sudah sampai mana nih teman-teman? Kita harus melihat. Itu sudah penciuman brutal guys. Hello, welcome, welcome channel. Okay, so today I'm going to continue playing Mizuchi, a Yuri game, girls loving girls, but we're going through the Jinhai route right now. The girl over there, with short hair, she's very handsome. Ntar minum air putih dulu. I need to drink water. Okay, so last time there was nothing much, I think. Udah chapter 9 ya, udah chapter 9. You need wake up. You need to wake up now. I sit up, rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. What's wrong? Someone has come. Someone? This is all my fault. Calm down, Ai. This is not your fault. Of course it is. Were my powers not so limited, my barrier would have kept them out. Ah, I see. Someone's coming, huh? It takes a little time before the situation finally sinks in. We're getting pursuers. This is dangerous, huh? Okay, wait. Chottomatte. Okay. What do we do? Do we run? That's already clear. I will dispose of them. We will not resort to that. Let me talk to them. Perhaps they are simply a lost and weary traveler. Yeah, there's still a chance they are good people, I think. If you fail to do so, they will answer to me. The tension that I'd almost forgotten roars back to life, crackling almost tangibly between the two. I have some leftovers and a blanket we can give them. You will both stay here. I bet they will return. Let's have faith in Jinhai's abilities. Ai is already making her way out in the direction Jinhai disappeared. Ai, she said to wait here. She had no comment for me. We are only observing. What if they try to harm her? I guess we should watch out for her then. This doesn't sound good. In the darkness, I can just make out Jinhai's form. Our large visitor seems to have hidden himself in the shadows of the trees. I gestures me to hide behind a tree before moving in closer to Jinhai. Yabai na. ちょっとやばいかも. Please be safe. Nima, is that you? Woo! As I spin around to track the direction of the voice. Quick! As lightning! I has grabbed someone and slammed them against the tree. Happening so quickly as it did, his shrieking draws the attention of both the visitor and Jinhai. Don't hurt him! I had immediately recognized him. Oh! I see now! He finally stopped screaming while I holds him in place. Nima, you know this creature? I am more than just a creature. She drops him onto the floor, impassively watching him trying to catch his breath. This, snake goddess. You have gotta be joking. I humbly ask you for forgiveness for my insolence. He immediately bows his head on the floor with a laughter. This feels so good, guys. Okay, this actually feels so good because this guy is the reason why we're in trouble in the first place. So yeah, that must have hurt. Is that how I used to be? I notice I finally relaxing a little as he stares him down. Stay there until I say so. As you wish! I immediately recognize the visitor in the trees. It's him, isn't he? I starts to head over, but Jinhai immediately steps between them. Jinhai! You were supposed to let me resolve this. This is more than you can handle. You didn't even notice the second one, and you... She points out to him. Okay, we're getting to the plot now, guys. Some may call me a demon, but you are the most dangerous one here. You reek of long forgotten blood. We wish you no harm. Could my partner rise? It looks like he's dug his head into the ground. As long as you both stay where you are. Anslow rises, but maintains his position for me. Yeah, Boti. Okay, Boti. Sip, Boti. Sip. I can't believe you are alive. How can that be? An anger rises within me. Of course! You fucking Boti! You throw me away! Not thanks to you, I was saved by the snake goddess. She keep you forever safe. It's been so long since I've heard my village prayers like this. It really worked! The plan actually worked! Oh, nice. So she actually had plans for this? He actually had plans for this, you fucking Boti! Okay. What plan? You left me to die! I didn't have time to explain then, but we captured a number of rats and mice to feed the snakes, hoping it would be enough to save them and the snake god. You honestly left my fate to a bunch of rats as sacrifice? We also dragged him to help the snake sleep. I look at I for confirmation, who instead looks extremely displeased. Only half were asleep since they weren't all hungry. Some plants are still dumb plants. But the snake god does came for you in the end? Yay! Happy New Year, Owen! Do I tell him it was some coincidence? I think we should leave this to be. They'll surely have a lot to discuss. You touch a hair on her head, I will take you and your lover both to your graves. Half expecting I to be chased by Jinhai, I glance her way and instead find her regarding the scene with a similar expression. Loverboy has both his hands raised in agreement. I wave at I to let her know I'm fine with the situation. They move slowly out of earshot. Really? Anna has never been that bright, so him making a poorly consulted plan isn't unusual. What did you honestly think was going to happen if I survived the betrayal? You will be exonerated of the crime and we will get married as planned. Are you forgetting the fact that I was never guilty in the first place? If anything, you were committing adultery? Oh my god, I'm so angry at him. Well, technically we weren't married yet and we weren't exactly dating. And Okay, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't have left you like that. I just freaked out when you saw me. It escalated immediately after that. If things could go wrong, it surely did that day. He didn't help the situation with that half-assed thing he did with you either. As stalky as ever. Was I just some tool for you to marry, give your parents children, and then still have a lover boy on the side? You were never a tool. Oh, my parents were adamant I just consider marriage the moment I returned. They had all these other girls already picked out for me to decide from. I can easily guess I wasn't on that list, I guess. Instead, I picked you because you were my best friend. I thought if any woman was going to understand me best, and I am to spend my entire life with her, it would have been you. I don't know what to say. Pain and hatred that had been slowly burning all this time, it's no longer growing inside. You have every right to hate me, I get that. I am really glad to see you are alive though. And with the goddess to boot, miracles can happen, huh? I hope this stop believing in anything after going through that stupid war. What did you see? Things I wouldn't wish on my own enemy. Wait, that's not right. I guess I do believe in one thing. His train of thought is all over the place, as always. What is that? Love. You always were a huge sap, I guess. As he will say, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I tried to run away in my first battle, actually. A coward maybe, or the only sane one out there. You was originally sent to kill traitors, but I guess he took a liking to me and saved me. We ended up finding a secret enemy here, and somehow everything lucked out. He took care of me ever since. I'm sorry you went through that. Sympathy for you, just pity. Well, I do appreciate our childhood together, even if that's the reason. And from the looks of it, he seems to eye my clothes. The dress fits you well, and you don't seem as skinny as before. Those two must have been taking good care of you. You need to stop saying everything that's on your mind out loud. Oops, sorry, old habits die hard, huh? The most important question is, why are you here now? We are quite far from home. Yes. You're right, where to start? Oh my god, this guy, I swear. Boti, I will not call him Ann. I will call him Boti because that's what he is. He is Boti. He's bottom. He's Boti. He's definitely the Boti in that gay relationship. I refuse to believe otherwise. Okay, thank you. So much has happened. So much has happened! Shortly after you disappeared, the village fell into a rough time. It was the first time in age where our crops failed to meet last year's harvest levels. The elders were sure we were cursed. What do you believe? It's all a question. The weather just hasn't worked out, or maybe our methods aren't as efficient, effective as before. Since people are so superstitious, they'll believe anything to blame their issues on others or unseen supernatural forces. I will agree on you on that, but what does it have to do with you both being here? These were times call for desperate measures. One of the elders swore that they saw a white snake creature come and take you. They felt it best to find this creature to dispel the curse that befallen us. So they sent all of us young guys and some old fogies in this endless journey and... You mean other villagemen are here? Ann nods at me. At the base of the mountain making camp. Are you scouts then? Yeah. We were sort of blindly going around for a while, but then we heard a rumor about this monster that sounded awfully similar to the white snake creature and came to check it out. Honestly, I didn't expect this endeavor to bear fruit. It just feels like we're chasing a frivolous dream. It's ruining all my plans. Your plans? Yeah. I hope we were going to fail after this expedition. Then we can run away for good. You don't want to stay in the village? Not after what happened to you. And I realize it's always the same thing. Someone else using me for their own means or indirect gains. My parents have two older brothers anyway, so it's not like I'm irresponsible or anyone. What do they plan to do once they meet the goddess? Ask her to remove a non-existent curse? If that's the case, then I suppose it will be what we do with all the snakes we find. They plan to trap and keep her? Shocked, I shout this out loud so the other two visibly startle. Judging by the reaction, this doesn't sound like something you'd agree with. Of course not! She's no animal we can take and use as we want! We can't do that to someone like her! She's not human either. Her being a goddess will make her ever more valuable for them. Hello, welcome, Akihiko! It's far more complicated than that! As a matter of principle, this is not right at all! Even if I tell them we didn't find anything, they will still want to assert this entire mountain if they must. I haven't asked you why you are here either, though I suspect that you're probably living nearby with us too. Also, if you haven't already realized, you can return with us safely! Don't you want to see your family again? As much as I'd love to see my family, I can't in good conscience do so, knowing the price is betraying one of my dearest companions to be used by my own village. We have arrived at an unusual pickle, haven't we? A different kind of hatred coils inside me now, but I know getting angry won't help my cause. Can I ask how you feel about this situation? It is ridiculously silly. Even if they take her by force like that, she might refuse to do anything they want, but given how desperate they already are, they might. That's something I don't want to even imagine! I am but a lowly soldier, but I'll do the best I can to lead them away from your home. I suspect it's not too far from here, and should anything happen, your safety will be my top priority. That is the least of my concern right now! I can't make promises outside of my control. You have a little bit of time to decide what you should do. This body! I swear! It'll be some time before the whole group can move up here anyway, so please decide by then. You can't be serious. I wish that was the case. It seems like life dealt you some unfair cards once more. At the very least, I can delay a bit and miss the right around your home. If it goes well, we'll stall and keep them out of this area for as long as possible. I can promise you that. I have heard anything. I have heard everything. It is time for you to return. Thank you, goddess, for sparing me. Say your goodbyes. An inch closer to me in arm's reach. For some reason, I've got the feeling this will be the last time we will ever see each other yet. He stands up and looks at me seriously once more. May you find love and be filled with eternal happiness, as love is the only thing that keeps us going. I found it, you fucking body! Deep down, I search my soul and feeling, but I come up with this sincerity. May you be filled with eternal happiness, truly. Thank you, and with much farewell. He turns to I and gives a low bow. May you continue to protect us. We will take our leave. Do not forget your promise. Of course, goddess, he whispers to me. I seriously hope to not find you here tomorrow. So, I will wish you all good night. Farewell. Barty! This is all your fault! This is all your fault! I swear! My god! As we watch them slowly shrink into the distance, an anxious feeling turns tumultuous in my chest. Did I really hear everything? I turn to glance at her, but she leaves quickly. Jinhai hand comes down on my shoulder instead. We will figure something out. I nod half-heartedly, her words little doing little to ease the dread. Once again, our life together is about to change. The walk back home was both slow and exhausting. It didn't help that my world seems to be crumbling a little further beneath me with each step. I can't help but slow down, even more once I'm on the property, worried that this might be the last time I will able to take in these no familiar sights churn uncomfortably in my gut. And even more so, despite my hope, I don't see either I or Jinhai. Where are they? Yet nothing stares. Dread starts to crawl over me as I check room after silent room. Jinhai! My searching gaze darts around the room but comes up empty. Not here either. I hasten my steps to the last room. What's wrong? Are you okay? She's grabbing at her toe. Oh no! A closer look reveals blood. You didn't... It was the only way. Continuing to remain powerless was not an option. From the shadows of the room, red eyes stare with an unfamiliar shape stares back at me. Fear sends an involuntary shiver down on my spine. What are you? Perfect, of course. I love her, really. This is the best, but I know I'm in Jinhai's route. Like, technically Jinhai is like the girl I want to date, but I is like really fun as a friend, so I love this road so far. Okay, perfect, of course. She has the same face as me, right? What is going on? She seems to be inspecting her changed hands and legs. This will take some getting used to. Is that what you always wanted? Yes, I apologize, it had to be this way, but I feel like I have reached nearest my true potential than ever before. Though you didn't seem surprised. I'm only surprised that you look like her. Woo! Spirit woman in our dreams? I apologize once more if my new form is unnerving to you both. I will adjust quickly through. We must prepare. Prepare for what? In case they shoot intrude on our home, we should raid traps to dissuade them. Can we try talking to them instead? You truly believe words will sway them? What other option is there? Perhaps you are right. At least I will endeavor to believe so. It seems like this form, like the other, is still powerless. But you don't know you're in disguise. As long as they keep their word and not mention finding the serpent goddess, we should be safe. Perhaps, however, I do not condone a single one of them approaching our home. No good could come of it, especially since we possess as many valuables here. And lays her arm reassuringly around my shoulders, then left my robes to the talking. It is not as though we have much choice, but I refuse to let them dictate our lives. Then it is settled, for the time being. Do not forget, they are the invaders, and we will do what we must. I recommend you both dress up. I leaves out with those ominous words. Most likely to set up traps. Oh no, this is dangerous. Our peace! Our peace and comfort! No! Jinhai looks deep in thought. She only seems to remember I'm here when I pull on her rope. Jinhai, let's head to bed. Yes, you're right, let's do that. Even as we set about our nightly routine, Jinhai's face doesn't lose its tension, and when I try to sleep, that uncharacteristically shadowed expression haunts my dreams. What is it that scares you so much? The following morning was the worst yet. Even counting the first day after being kidnapped, Jinhai almost burned the fourth food once, but I had barely any appetite regardless. It would be good to do like we always had, but it proved impossible to make small talk or enjoy our meals with the day to come looming over us. We thought of a last-minute story and then just wait. Wait until the sun had moved across the sky, signaling that it's time to go. Oh, this is Dennis. What are you so upset by? I'm not sure I want to worry you for her. What is it? When I bit me, I connected with her and powers again. I do not like what I saw. What was it? Destruction. Very destruction of all lives. Oh, who knows? Hello, Ahmad Raffi, welcome. Ntar aku save dulu ya, I will save. Okay. But I thought her power were all water related. Yes, truthfully, it perplexed me. I cannot imagine how or why I had such a premonition. Well, she said she was powerful still? That might be right. My own power doesn't sense any differently. Though if the plan works out, we won't have to worry about what you saw. Yes, we will have to succeed, no matter what. As I see Jinhai finish speaking, I finally appears. Let us depart. She looks the same, but I can't forget those red eyes from before. Ay, what are you not telling us? It's now or never. My hands are trembling, but I don't even realize it until Jinhai steals them in hers. Oh my god, well, whatever happens, I love you. I love you too. Your safety is our priority, so if things get messy, you will run back home. That's how much faith you have in me, huh? Saya merasa dimarahin. Lalu Licakmin, welcome. Apa kabar? Udah lama gak datang. Nih kita lagi baca story, okay? Humans are unpredictable regardless of your strength. One may only expect the unexpected. You will hide here and not move. Words sings of foreboding feelings in my veins. Hidden as I am by bush and tree, I have a clear view of the area but can't be noticed in return. I pray with everything I have that it'll work out. A group of people come into view as if right on cue. The mass slowly grows in size and number. From my vantage point, I can make out Ant, but nobody else seems familiar. He's one of the tallest in the group. Jinhai greets them and they talk. They don't look very pleased. Some of them seem upset, with the ones in front talking with more and more intense hand gestures. They seem determined to head towards our home. And Annie is trying his hardest to keep the group calm. Jinhai still got her famous smile on, though it's not working, it's also charm! No, my girlfriend! The group starts trying a little, the more restless ones splitting off to explore the forest on their own. When suddenly one of the men falls into a hole that buries him close to halfway. What's that? Seemingly spook as hell, every hand in the vicinity is soon holding a weapon. Jan tries to calm them, but she might as well be trying to reason with a pack of wild animals. Gosh, don't you think that's a little extreme? The clamor only grows louder and the crowd spreads outwards. Several are wandering close to my hiding place. A lot of the attention isn't on her anymore, but she catches mine with some slightly tense signaling. She can't be serious? Am I supposed to go to her? Okay, I'll just make up some lie if they ask. I put out traps to capture a boar. Yeah, that can work. There she is. Jinhai is waving me down a veranda, giving casual as possible. I stroll over like I've just been interrupted from a walk. My two hands together in prayer form, I face Jinhai and bow. Did you need something from me? Hey, is that who I think it is? Well, I'll be damned. Isn't that Nima? Get Ann over here. He's gotta see this. No. Ann comes jogging to the front, facing me with the saddest expression. Is that you? Blessed be the fervent God who kept you safe. While his voice everything is filling his eyes, asked me, what? A touch of panic. Why are you still? Yes, I was survived the fifth trial and now stand here before you. I stand strong, doing my best to hide the fear that sends goosebumps crawling over my skin. Hooray! So she's here? That means that old man really did see a white serpent creature? Finally, we can go home soon. Yes, please do, without I. The excitement rises to a fever pitch, people calling and shouting. I glance at Jinhai, who signals me to continue acting my part. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. Yes, that night I was saved by someone. Days later, I was awoke to find myself in the care of this monk at her retreat just above us. She found me a river, but I was alone. They looked her over, unsure. You said there was no serpent god, but she is living proof there is one. To be fair to disciple Nima, she said she hadn't seen what had happened to her. I have lived on this mountain for many years, and I have yet to see the serpent god or being that you speak of. Rumors are too very prevalent, however. They say sometimes those who are strayed into these regions, peculiar gentlefolk, are not quite returned quite the same. Something in there causes men to go mad. If it's truly a supernatural being, whatever it is, maybe it's no benevolent god. Wave of Genesis chapter ripples through the storm as she calmly angles at their superstitious nature. Even in the midst of all this, I can't help but think that Jinhai is really as impressive. Of course, that's your girlfriend right there. No way, someone's gotta be lying here. Back then, those men were sworn they see the serpent god recently. It was the pandemonium in that village. He even killed the man. I mean, I'm sure he did something to warrant it. It's the god we all pray to after all. Oh no. I have traveled these woods many times, and I assure you that nothing like that have ever deigned to grace me with its presence. Not the regular snakes, however, some who carry intense venom that I collect for my apothecary. Maybe it's time that we end this futile journey already. I, for one, will like to head home. Did we not search this entire mountain already just to find nothing? Our families miss us. And being away for so long does nothing to help the situation with the harvest. Anne is trying his darn hardest to convince them, though there's some protest. His logic seems to win them over in the end. This actually worked. Anyway, we have it. Let us return back to our camp and leave bright and early tomorrow. I start to turn around and head back down to the mountain. I start to lose the sight of the group's far end as they disappear through the forest. And is the last to leave as he turns to join the stragglers. Hey, Ang, what are you doing? Take your bride with you. Yeah, you can't just leave her behind. What kind of horrible husband are you? But sis, I already got alive here with the monk. I can't just come in and nonsense. It's off our village is yours and your responsibility. What are you gonna tell her mother? Sorry, ma'am. Your daughter is alive, but I just left her with some monk. Right, Nima? I'm sure you also misses your family. She has declared herself to the faith and our work. She cannot just leave. Now, don't be unreasonable. She is to be wedded to him. She needs to return with us. This man is far more unkind than the last one who spoke. Yes, her family is waiting for her. Isn't this a special circumstance? You can find another disciple anyway. We can't force her to stay, but she has to make that choice. Well, you guys aren't listening to me at all! What the hell are you guys on? Then it settles, she will come as if she itself. I told you she must be the one who make that choice. Some of the men step forward, the earlier Beglian mood from earlier resurfacing. I get the chance they're not going to Homer, Jinhai and Nila. I don't want to return. I must finish my work here. Oh, and you'll say that to your family? Or what's left anyway? And to your husband to be? Come on, stop fusing. Discover so fear that will tell me and often comment about my family. Sickness to blazing panic when I feel a raw hand grabbing my wrist. As he pulls me towards them, I can only stumble along, shaking like a leaf from a torrent of bad memories. Oh no. Oh no. What was that? My wrist is immediately released. I snap back to the present at the snarling wind and realize the man That grab Mayumi now has his fingers broken. Oh no! Even so, I can only feel relief as I appears before us like a force of nature. What happened? A few of the men hear the commotion and turn around. In a chain of effect, the clearing is soon crowded once again. You tried your way. Now it's my turn. Where's the slut? Where did she come from? Well, maybe this wasn't of the completely fruitless visit after all, eh? Aye! You will not be taking her. I stands between me and the man, heedless of the leering. Ah, malam kak, Yumeria, good evening! Jinhai also immediately moves in front of me with her arms raised warily. Neither of them face me, instead focusing all their attention on what looks to be a couple seconds away from breaking out into a violent mob. I apologize that I was not convincing enough. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. She broke my fingers, teacher! Lesson, damn it! And then the clearing explodes into motion. I gracefully dodge all the men, attempting to grab her and punish them in return with her fists and feet. She doesn't hold back. The inhuman strength in her blows forcefully sending them flying. Cypher crashed to the surrounding tree with a loud smack. Oh, action skin! Spears are thrown and arrows begin to fly, but all land at her feet as the wind moves unnaturally around her. Oh, don't apologize, you did not want to go with them. But the remainder of those who left earlier return as the ruckus grows. If the mood earlier was uneasy, this is the worst case scenario, should be run. We're leaving! We are not! They will chase us, then what? Ay, please stop! Oh, I is protecting us, but at the same time I'm scared of her. What is she? Her eyes, that red glow! It's a demon! She's the one making everything go wrong! You've done your best! Now it's my turn to end this once and for all! Damn it! I desperately grab into Jinhai. Wait, please! Nima, let me go or else! What? Is this her true form? I's newest form is beautiful and terrifying. Hey, stop this! Dragon doesn't respond, not even acknowledging our existence. The mob dwindles as they start to flee in terror from gleaming claws. This, my greatest fear, has come true. She's no longer the I we know. What is she? Mizuchi, a powerful water deity. I see. What now? This was my true mission. To prevent I from reaching her most powerful form, though I had thought my intervention would never be needed. How could you have known? From the first time she took my blood, our connection or fate was sealed that very day. This form is dangerous beyond anything we ever seen. To let her roam free like this, I must prevent calamity from befalling our world. No matter my personal feelings, please remember us and stop! Because the smoke starting to emanate from her mouth. No! The fire! Please stop! Don't do this! I turns to me, her breath visibly warping the air as he turns hotter and hotter. Forgive me. Jinhai stands in front of me and immediately launches her spell. Oh no! Where am I? This fog is so thick. Where's everyone? Are you all okay? Shadows are unresponsive to me. They walk and wander. It's the fog! Yeah, it's okay. Go for the radio mode if you want. They don't seem to recognize my presence. I search and search, but I can't find I or Jinhai. They're home, frantic and fearful. Jinhai, where are you? Oh no! Where are they? Slay, but the water is cold. I step into it and... Where am I? My words reverberate away before ringing back to me, the contrast chilling against this place's grey silence. What exactly is this place? I can't see the floor, but I can walk safely at least. The fog is still incredibly dense though. Which way should I go? Hey, Jinhai! Are either of you here? Again, the only response is my own echo. The fog crawls with me, slow and cold. Please, someone! Anyone! I don't want to be alone. Are you not back to how you were before? Where are you? All this time together, yet you immediately regress the moment you feel lonely. How pathetic. Where are you? I am all around you. Gaga. The fog condensed further, Dark dwarf staring around me. Aye! I don't know what the shadow, but the moment I reach out to grab, it disappears to the surrounding fog. Pushing around, another shadow appears, and again my hands only goes through and disperse the shadowy figure like mist. You are lost. Why don't I show you the way home? A light appears not far in the distance. I instinctively step towards it, but then stop. Why do you hesitate? Why? Why will you not come home with me? That is no longer possible. Shadow multiply, dense fog waving in shades all around me. What is wrong, Lin! The voice that I love and treasure so much I could never mistake it. Jinhai, where are you? Only silence echoes amongst the shadows, passing in and out. She is here with me, of course, as she should be. Why don't we all go home? Our home cannot exist as before. This filthy human will never leave us alone. If it wasn't for her foolishness, we would be as before. But no, she made her choice to play the hero and betray me. You shouldn't punish Jinhai! Punishment. I am only doing what is best for her. We are not beings who would belong in your world. Then I will stay here with you both. You cannot stay. Why not? Have you grown to hate me now? That is impossible. This place is too dangerous for you. Why is it any difference for Jinhai? She's stronger than us. It will take all her strength, but she will cope. However, you will lose your physical form soon enough at this rate. I stare at my hands, but they don't feel right. The response is still and far away as I try to move them. I was like they're hollow, empty. Wait! So that's why they couldn't see me? That was of my doing. Your last connection to me has put you in the danger state. Even though your mind and soul may continue to exist without a body, in this place you will grow insane over time. Only wishing for a death that will not come as you wander with us in this abyss. Deep down, I know what she says can only be true. Off in the distance, the light seems to flicker like a flame. Go for it, and do not look back. This can't be the end! I just can't be stubborn. Perhaps this will change your mind. Jinhai! I run to her so quickly, praying she won't shatter to burst of mist. Drops my hands clutch, and the tall back beneath them are solid. Yes, it is me. I hug her tightly, fearful that it's just an illusion. Can we go home? She shakes her head. You'll have to make your way without me. You can't be serious? I'm afraid so. But you promised! You promised you stay with me forever! Jinhai smiles on her only response. Is that the what I ever said? My heart feels like it's shattering. Please! Why do you not tell her the truth? I look left and right, but I still has yet to materialize in front of me. The shadow seems to pulse, appeared, and lay slipping hazily around us. What does she mean, Jinhai? The time when I let you go, I made a deal with In exchange for your freedom, she will stay in your place. No. As I begin to sink down, Jinhai grabs my hand and pulls me to the feet. We must walk now. This can't be true! She pulls me along, leading us forward towards the lake. Jinhai, please tell me you have a plan to fix all this somehow. I can barely keep my current form. I don't know what will happen. The weight of all hits me, where those were, like everything we had come out on. I don't want to lose you. She no longer responds to me. I can only see her backside as we pull together the line. The view of her that I've learned to love and cherish, always guiding me forward, eventually stop. It's time to go now. Light glows on one side as Jinhai fades on the other. It finally sets in. This is the end? Why can't I do anything? I fall to yes, once they leave me. Jinhai tugs me from behind. Leave for us. I don't want to live without you. We're supposed to be together forever. I'm sorry for causing you so much pain. It's not fair! My grip on her robes grows tighter. She cups my cheeks and rests her forehead against mine. I know, it's not your fault. You should make your own future. You're strong enough to live your life without me. I'm not! You're stronger than you know. You need to believe in yourself. Why don't I have the strength to save you both? Her arms encircle me in the tightest embrace. I love you, Nima. I don't want this better. I love you too. Our last kiss. No. Our last kiss. She pulls me back from me and pushes me to the door. Jinhai! You have everything you need. Take fate into your own hands. Why did you not tell her what lies in your heart? And what might that be, Wait for me. I did not want her to be waiting for who knows how long. She deserves better than that. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. If anything, why did you not live with her? You could have walked into the light with her. Freed yourself from this prison. I freed you from your promise to me. I have no intention of breaking either of my promises. Perhaps you are truly a selfish one. Do not be foolish. This will be an useless endeavor on your part. Do not be afraid. We will figure this out. What can an useless human like you do to help me? Let me go as I am. This is true me. You cannot, not this way. No one should have the power that you now possess. What is a little mind control going to do? With your level of intelligence, just about everything, you cannot keep me trapped. Free me, human! I'm sorry, we will live here when it's time together. So stupid! You will be here for all eternity. Your immortality will be your death of this time. I have faith. I believe in hope. You will regret this. Don't prepare yourself. Jinhai. No. Was I dreaming this whole time? I see something above me. Is that a chicken? Ken! I kick my way upwards to the surface. Ken. I can't die here. I find that chicken is starting to sink and scoop her up as we make it to the shore. Crazy bird! What would happen if I didn't notice you were sinking like a rock? Not all birds can swim, it seems. The house feels so empty. How can this be the end? Keep Ken with me, who seems to know how to stay nearby. You miss Jinhai too? Ken is unresponsive, but of course, I stare at the fire at slow wafers until my exhaustion finally gets the best of me. Oh no. You've come back. She silently nods at me. Please, anywhere but here. But this place is very important. It was such a disaster. How did things just unfold like that? Far too many factors outside of your control. I should just convince them to bother and run away with me, then we will be fine. Really? She seemed convinced that they would never give up their hunt for her. Yet so at least we'd be together. Perhaps, though, ultimately it was I who made her choice. Do not cry in your own dream. It hurts so much, though. Remember my name? Future? What about it? It can still happen. Why don't you think about it? Cryptic as always. You have everything you need. Take fate into your own hands. Whatever she could have meant, no idea. I would think for a permanent goodbye she would be a bit more sentimental. You mean it's not the end? There's a way to save you? Consider it's last gift to you. What do you know? I'll do anything. There is a way to open the portal. What do we need? Patience? What? Do you want me to wait? Yes, it is not the right time. Am I not ready? It is not you. It is related to the day I was reborn. Sadly, my memory of that day is rather poor. What can I do then to help you? You will need to find something for me. But what if they run out of time? We're not. In that they are the most fortunate. They have all the time in the world. You, however, will need to prepare yourself. Is this a test of your resolve? That may be one way to look at it. What if I'm not storming now? After that, all you've been through, you already know the answer to that, Mirai. Yes? I was saying what my answer is. Clever girl. Now try to darnest remember to what I am about to tell you when you wake. Oh, Mirai. Thank you, but please save them. Did I mention that in order to reach them again, I need to find something that was part of I. In my search, I turned the entire house upside down, but in finding nothing that might be able to link me to her. Most likely place will be the attic, but believing in that, I still my nerves against the old apprehension that room gives me and went upstairs. But even there, I was unable to find anything. It's only been 1 week so far. I just have to figure it out somehow. I can. And Jinhai also told me to find my own future. I'm sure hunger finally reminded me of that. At this rate, I'll have neither answer or nor future if I don't pace myself. A pot full of rice and water is over the fire to cook slowly. Even with my constant self-reminders to pace myself, the moment I'm not actively doing something, my mind drifts back to them. I have to get back somehow. What if they never come back? That can't be true. No, I can't lose hope here. Just need to retrace my thoughts. Jinhai said I have everything I need. That has to be a clue somehow. Egg! I better pay attention. Adjusting the wood and flames, I sit back down once the heat is finally just right. I settle down. The worst part of this is eating alone. I miss them so much. I'll even be willing to eat ice kongi. Wait, could that? Dashing madly through the house, I almost fall through the door open, reaching the study room. Where did she put it? Jinhai's medicine chest sits in the corner of the room. I rummage through each drawer. How would I know what I'm looking for though? Doing my best to decipher the writing on the bottles, I resort to Jinhai's dictionary in the end. Most of the glass vials I find are either dry or colorful with things floating in them. I find one that's only half filled with some weird sort of a clear liquid. Other than the character imprinted on the top of the cork, it's completely unmarked. This is Ice name, I think. If I trust my gut feeling on this, what I'm holding may be ice core. It's only half full, and with the number of girls there, was Jinhai diluting it? How much should I take though? If only a little bit, it won't do anything. It's too drastic, right? What will happen if I take the whole thing? Could I die? Perhaps I should talk this over with me right here and early to bed. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, let's go! Can show up in my room and to find a spot to nestle down near me. Since the feeling is clearly mutual, huh? Seeing her only makes me miss Jinhai more though. Well, let's try to fall asleep. I placed the vial under my pillow for safekeeping. These breathing things have been working so well. Breathe in, hold, and out. Once again, in, hold, and out. Hi, it's looked like to find something in Sophie after all. You didn't think I could? She doesn't have attachment to physical objects. She's not a human after all. The odds was definitely not in your favor. Thanks you for the vote of confidence. This is good news, sort of. So it should work, right? Consuming this will take me back to her. But, you know, it might not be poisonous. It's was created to be a cure. Did you think of the alternative? What would that be? What if it makes you immortal? You think it could? My opinion is just the basis of your own knowledge. Right, sometimes I forget I'm just talking to myself. I do feel most people will not consider that a significant possible drawback. Well, yeah, I guess. Do you feel doing so would mean betraying Jinhai, I suppose? It would go against everything she stands for and fought against. So my options here are to either wait for them to come back after who knows how long, try to find another solution if one even exists, or potentially poison myself or accidentally make myself immortal, and even I can't be sure I'll be able to save them. Oh my, what a difficult conundrum. Oh, I know where I got a weird sense of humor. I heard that, you know. But in any case, you can take some time and think about what if she needs me? You cannot know that. Rest up now. Yeah, what if? But my mind will fall into a lull before I can finish the thought. There's also one other option. I don't dare to consider it, but it looked. What if I just move on, like Jinhai wished for me? What a raw night, and the last one was just one of many. I don't know if I have the strength to do this forever. Would that just be running away, weak, cowardly? Where do I draw the line on what's reasonable or not? I could argue for any of those points and still be right in some way or another. What is the right choice for me? I grab the bag of confeito sitting nearby and make myself comfortable in the dining room. I place one confeito on the table. So, first option is to wait for them indefinitely. I place down another option through. I try to find a solution which also have no definitive time frame. The third is option 3, which could result in my death from sheer stupidity, immortality, or nothing happen anyway. This one also have the possibility of Jinhai being upset with me. last sugar star. And this last one is going away for good, like Jinhai wanted me to. I generous on the table as I stare back at the 4 candy stars. I pick up the last one and eat it, not an option. Staring at the remaining 3 options, I pensively roll the candy in my mouth. I nudge the first star next to the second one. Technically, option 1 and option 2 can happen on the same time. Since they're both basically weight, that makes just 2 options really the logical answer and the borderline crazy one. Not that either option actually seems very logical though. Am I supposed to live a lonesome existence indefinitely until I can come to the terms with the potential reality of them never returning? I've never been good at poison or particularly safe loss. I need a sign. Stars have no answers for me as usual. Something catch my attention from the corner of my eye. Kin! My hands into cover the stars. You can't eat this. Kin looks at me, face as confused as I ever seen on a chicken, and starts walking around the room. You're probably hungry, right? I'll do that first. I slide the companion back to the bag and leave it behind. With one last stretch, I get up and make my way into the garden. With an odd silence following me, instead of the usually obedient Kin. I turn around looking for. Where's that bird? I find her pecking at a small bottle she's managed to find under the pillow. You crazy thing! Don't do that! I shoo her away in a mad rush and check the bottle's integrity. Oh, not broken. And looks up on me, unfazed by the potential chaos she could have caused. I still can't tell if extra clever or extra stupid. She makes her way out of the room. Kin is running back and forth next to the water, head turning to look towards the center as she goes. With her usual head bobbing motions, it's sort of weird, say, inventing some new dance? She can't be trying to get into the portal, can she? My face drops into my hand with a groan. This cannot be the sign I'm looking for! I immediately stomp down the grass. After a moment, I lower my hands to glance at the chicken. I really gotta decide this just cause Kin said so? As I look cute, she walks up next to me and starts pecking at the feel on my hand. No, you might break it! She starts making all these weird gestures with her head, and then a little wing flap. Am I desperate enough to take advice from a chicken? She did so always say she was something special. And I said, she could tell Kin was more than 20 years old? What the hell? Korean like her 40 veteran. Does that mean she'd also be influenced by Jinhai's power somehow? So she might be connected to them too. I stepped into the pond as if going to give me a sign next. Maybe it's a matter of having a little faith. Maybe the point is, I've got to take some responsibility. Giving the bottle one last look, I uncork it and drink it down all at once. Nothing? Abruptly, my chest feels like it's burst into flames and my head starts pounding. Ah! What's wrong? I can hear you now. Did I really go crazy? Yes, at this point, you decided to listen to a chicken and poison yourself. This can't be. The pain finally. Hello, Rizky, welcome! Jebra, welcome! The pain finally subsides, but the warm feeling persists in my chest. I'm exaggerating, but it does seem to be working. How do I know? Don't you see the portal on the lake? Clearer than the day itself, a small portal finally appears. It looks unstable. This is a temporary solution. You had best make haste when I'll keep it open. I step into the water, expecting to have swim for it. Mizuchi, a visual novel, a Yoru visual novel. But my feet stop just above the surface. Yes, you can walk on water, now you'd best run. Question as I break the mud dash. You guys! I wish you luck. The familiar eerie gray expanse stretched out around me once more. Where are they? Jinhai! The fog starts to shift, shadows materializing around me. Where are you hiding? Why are you here? I'm here to take you both home. We don't have much time. You do not know what you speak of, but if it's Jinhai you want, you may have her. What even is this place? It is a reflection of myself. You don't seem happy then. You think? I only wanted us to be together, but Jinhai was adamant I could not have you. So I was fine, because I had her as I had expected it be to the end. It was not meant to be. You were both born to leave me someday, and that is unacceptable. Deep down you know we both care about you. You know that's not a lie. We can still live together. Just come home with us. I reached out to her. I cannot. It's too late. I can't keep any of my forms right. What's going on? This is the end. The white light appears once more. Can finally go home. Don't forget to take her with you. What seems to be an air pocket forms next to me before shaping into the wall. A familiar shadow appears within. A gust of wind bursts out and unravels the current of air, revealing Jinhai. Jinhai! As I hug her tightly, she wakes up and looks at me. What are you doing here? Saving the both of you. No time to discuss. We need to get into the access. We are at close. Time to go, We'll figure out your forms later. It is impossible for me. I don't understand! She does not have any more power left. Jinhai immediately grabs my hands and pulls me with her towards the light. You can't be serious, right? She's coming back with us! She doesn't make eye contact, keeping her back to me as she walks, and if anything pulls me back. Jinhai, you have to do something! Tell me we can do something for her! This is how it has to be, little one. No, this can't be! Just come with us, Oh, why wasn't I torn apart in this world? It was because I'm sorry, this is all my fault! Her arms envelop me in a steady hug. It's not your fault. Don't you ever think that way? She wipes tears from my eyes. I will always love you both. Last cute, she kisses rest to my cheek. I pushes me through the portal. But hits my back and search over me. I am able to catch one glimpse of Jinhai and I try to moment, but rush to my focus. I'm not drowning here. I squim towards the familiar bank that slowly come into view. No. The portal's light is small and flickering faintly. Please. A jumble of dark wool, blue and yellow, falls through and stumbles into the water. Light is no more. Jinhai! I want to go to her. I stop when her hands shoot up through the wall in clear, stay gesture. She swims toward me. Even though I'm happy to have gotten Jinhai back, a sense of despondency casts a shadow underneath. As Jinhai comes closer, the truth of our situation's outcome becomes plain. I'm glad to see you are safe. Are you hurt anywhere? She shakes her head, releasing some water in process. The silence is deafening. What happened in the end? I did the best I could. Oh, Nassis opened her hand to reveal a beautiful blue stone sitting in her palm. Is this? I sealed her once more, but Jinhai has tears forming at the corners of her eyes. I don't know if she can return. I just couldn't leave her in there like that. Watching her constantly suffer, I can't bear it. She rests her head on my shoulder. I hold her head and wrap my arm around her. You did the right thing. Did I? I take the stone from her and take a closer look at it in the daylight. Perhaps it's just light playing a trick on me, but I thought I saw movement within. Can't lose faith. I kiss her cheek to reassure her. Jinhai looks me straight in the eyes. Thank you, Nima. I find myself with a hard kiss pressed to my lips before being held back to my feet. She finds the empty vial laying in the grass and picks up with a small eyebrow raise. I guess we have a lot to talk about. Yeah, she holds my hands in hers. We'll figure it out together. I nod, walking hand in hand with her back towards the house, but not before looking back at the pond once more, hoping to see a silver gleam that I know will never come. Bentar. Save dulu. She's gone. She's gone, right? I was decided between the two of us that we would leave the house I had called home. The acute sense of something being missing had only become less and less miserable with each passing day. It really didn't feel like right to leave there without her. I hold the round blue stone, rolling it between my fingers. One last look at it under the light, it really did look like the move again. I gently kissed the blue stone, or I should say egg. When you are ready, come find us. We'll always be waiting. I throw the stone into the pond. It gives out a beautiful sign as it descends, and then slips through the surface and sinks without a sound. Are you ready? As I'll ever be. Jinhai casts one last glance at the pond and leads us out. At the time we hadn't expected this, only wanting to make a quick visit. Some of the women and children had ended up staying behind their village making their own. Those who were too far from their home to return safely, and others who appreciated the idea of a new start. In any case, the current village had more resources than many of their hometowns. They were more than welcoming, delighted to have us join them, practically dragging us in a celebratory feast. A new community seems to have formed pretty quickly too, and with our addition, things really took off. Alright everyone, it's time for bed. Oh, that was another story. You didn't like the Starfruit tale? It was really good. Yeah, so once more, please. I'm also really hungry right now, right? Like the raven. The kids start making calling sounds. Gosh, the women are going to be mad with the kids being this rowdy. Now, it's time to head back. If we all go now, I promise I'll go looking for Starfruit for you all to eat someday. Really? Yay! Okay, going home. Do you think Auntie will have any snacks left? You think about food too much. And someday! I pretend to. I did not hear that last call. Not hitting each other. Jinhai won't be happy. Okay, good night, little ones. Good night, Auntie! No! This camera off, apparently. I never imagined I'd be in charge of so many kids. Well, I'd better head on home too. As if one glanced over Maxif's circle. Everything's pleased. Good to go. We just saw her home with privacy in mind, and select the one that stood a little way off from the others. Definitely needs some work, but it's manageable. I still middle also quite a bit. I just start undoing my top and Jinhai enters. Yabena, chato yabai kamu. You're also working late, huh? Busy discussing meal and gathering plans with the others. Thankfully, it seems like many of them already had some gathering experience. How are they all doing? They all seem cheerful, but healing takes time, and that and drastic lifestyle change are never easy, but it's much better when we all become supportive of each other. Same for us, huh? Yana comes up behind me and I feel her fingers coming into the rest of my collar. Sis, you can't use some help with that, thanks. I've been feeling pretty sure with everything. Playing with kids can be raw. Maybe they need longer lessons. Wonder if I could just work in fields instead. You could. I can also take over if you need a break. You're already busy with teaching the classes though. What about bringing the kids to the field for some hands-on learning? I can't see the plants or mothers being happy with that. I'm sure the kids will have a great time though. In any case, I'm sure I can manage. We discussed it already. Well, for the moment, allow me to help you relax. You're pets in the bed with an invitation to come over. Huh? For some reason, only last thoughts come to mind. Agak ranjang. Okay, message are your sore muscles. Right, of course. I slide off my trousers and sit back on the bed. She picks out one, wipes it, and starts to knit. This is the best. It is. Perhaps I should make this a new routine for us. I trouble you like that, not at all. And this owes you us some time to talk. She's right about that. We haven't had much time to talk about anything besides village stuff lately. Oh yeah, sometimes we come home so tired we just collapse in bed without even changing. I really remember one night when I've been struggling so hard trying to take off Jinhai's clothes with a half of sleep. I was just for the trouble I've caused. I don't be like that. I'd be weird if you weren't tired out being so involved with everything like this. Really, I look up to you and rely on your guidance. Well, I'm just one person. I've been trying to do my best to push people to take charge of with their own strengths. And more importantly, she looks over and kisses. I should be spending time with my wife also. Okay, such a sweet talker. Why? Are we not? Did you want to have a ceremony? But that's something would have come with a lot of difficulties. And that's not needed. I'm just happy to hear it, and your promise is more than enough for me. But I do think you'd look amazing in wearing clothes. I lean against her, resting my head on the crook of her neck with a smile. She kissed my hair with a smile of her own. On your stomach, please. I follow along and rest in the sensation of her warm and soft hands on my back. This will be a great way to fall asleep every day. I've been meaning to ask something for a while now. Oh, what is it? I've noticed that in the morning, sometimes you hesitate to put on your yellow robe. And here, I was pretty sure you like to sleep in like the kids. She tickles me on the sides, coating me with the flop onto my back. The bed rests against her hands. I sure do, but sometimes I watch you getting ready. I see. Our fingers interlace together thoughtfully. Sometimes I wonder if I should stop wearing it. Why? Since I'm no longer a monk, but should follow the tenets in many ways. I am not supposed to have any personal attachment and must treat everyone equally. Is this all my fault? Did I ruin you? Jinhai holds my hands tightly, refusing to let me break away from her. No, of course not. It was my own choice and mine alone. I broke an unbreakable rule for any ordained monk, and that happened the moment I kissed you. Oh. So there was yet another layer to why she rejected me at that time, except for not knowing. She strokes my head, letting her hand trail along my cheek. I'm happy with my decision, truly. But it doesn't seem right or right at all. It's just not fair to be disqualified or whatever with all the good things you've done. Oh, no need to cry over a piece of clothing. You're so sweet. She kissed my forehead to assure me to really feel. But hey, a robe is just a robe. It's not that as though it makes me any different from the others. I just live my life a little bit differently. Wait, what? Didn't you say there's sects at all, Marian? Couldn't you switch to one of those? I suppose that's always a potential option. Why do I allow it anyway? I think originally it was a way for the government to weaken the power of religion. But over time, some found that if having a partner allowed you to be a better monk, it's better to marry. It's about you express your faith that matters the more. Everything's saying you better knowing this fact. Well, in any case, I think you should continue to wear it. Why is that? You don't wear it as a sign of spiritual authority or to command respect. Your robe being speaks to others. It's like a reminder that they know they can always trust you without fear. I see, that's quite a tall order. My faith in your abilities is quite tall as well. Well, when you start to doubt yourself, I'll always help you through it. Ah, this is so cute! Jinhai smiles and brings my palm to her lips. I see now. What? That is a secret? Let me ponder on it more. My hands capture her face. Let me just say, I want you to know that regardless of what you decide, I will always support you. I'm truly jealous. Her sweet lip. Okay. Me too. I'd rather sleep. Great idea. Good night, my love. We share one last kiss before falling asleep on each other's arm. Knock knock. Huh? Was that someone knocking? Jinhai seems to have come awake suddenly. Wait a moment. Jinhai dressed quickly and heads to the door. I pull the covers over my head and try to go back to sleep. Sorry to wake you so early, Miss Jinhai. Not a problem, what's the issue? We have found someone or something, we're not sure. What happened? We were preparing to work in the fields until someone saw something in the bushes. We are fearful it may be a wild or perhaps sick animal. It did not run. When we throw a rock trying to shoo it away, it has revealed itself. It has not only continued to lurk in the bushes. We were only able to scream some white or gray fur of some sort. It shimmers in the light. The others are growing fearful. We may have injured some demon or god in this area. We'll take a look. Please inform the others to keep their distance and keep the children indoors. This time I've already finished dressing myself. Thank you, Miss Nima, and good morning to you. The one is very clear. Do you think perhaps? I wish I could be sure. Duh. Let's go quickly. I'll look for a stick in case of you have to fan it off. You know, it's already going on ahead. Only one of the few women are still standing in the field, staring at the same direction. We wave at each other and give our bows in the distance. We point out a particular bush, but nothing happens when we approach. At least, we don't see anything at first glance. Should we worry? What if it's really a sick animal? I'm the most nimble, so I should go first. Just to make a run for if it needs to be though. We know. Both know you won't let me do this alone. You know me so well. I put some distance between us as not to worry Jinhai too much. When we see some kind of creature in the bush, whatever it is, it has hidden itself very well. Should we scare it out? This is not the fun way thinking. I'm not sure. Jinhai takes more steps towards the bush. Something golden and orange bursts out and rockets straight at Jinhai. Kin! This can't be! How did she manage to find us? She had stayed behind on the whole house, refusing to budge when we were leaving. I pet Kin before letting her go. A pale silver creature peeks out, watching me worriedly from the bush. Jinhai kneels slowly with the hand outstretched. It's okay, it's safe here. A little girl with shining silver hair finally reveals her tail to us, but quickly hides again under our stairs. Jinhai signals at the woman to stay in place to avoid scaring her. Gitu aja. As if they're hearing something familiar, she steps out hesitantly. Little Eye dressed in a familiar red and peach! Ay! She seems to recognize her name, but remains fearful of us. Did she forget us? Who does this chicken belong? Daddy no. Who does this chicken belong to? She picks out Kin and starts to pet her feathers. Atashi da yo, mine. This teeny eye walks up to Jinhai and holds onto Kin protectively. What is the chicken's name? Namanya wa? Kin. Ii namanya desu ne. It's a nice name. Of course, since I made it. Why are you crying? Reaching out with her short arms, she hugs Jinhai as if to cheer her up. Jinhai returns the embrace, clutching her tightly. Aww. Kainasai, welcome home. He's back! She's daughter now! I gives out the biggest smile. Tadaima! That's so precious! Oh, really? Okay, we're gone! We got the ending! We got the true ending! Thank you for your super again, thank you! That was really cute! What's this? Oh, concept art, I guess. I is back! That's so cute! They're a family now! Oh my god, that's so cute! The hell! I love this! Oh my god, I need to draw this. I need to draw fan art of this game. I really need to draw. Oh, so I see now. Yeah, that was Jinhai's ending. True ending actually, but like, oh my god, I love this game. It's so cute. I love this kind of ending actually. I love like she's back and stuff like that. Oh my god, I love it so much. Let's go. Kita buat deh. It was so cute. It was so cute. The ending was so cute. I love Jinhai so much. Help, listen, help. Jinhai is so handsome. I like her. I expected to have like 2 hours, but I think until I reach an ending, it actually took 1 and 50 minutes. Yeah, I guess from that last one we left behind. It was really nice. It was a cozy game. I think it's pretty cozy for a game with that premise, because the ending was very nice, and I think I really like how flirty Jinhai becomes at the ending. Oh my god, I love her so much. She's so cute. She's so like handsome, and oh my god, I love Ikeona wa saiko da na. Oh my god, handsome women are the best. Honestly, handsome women are the best. There's lesser attachment if it's handsome woman, so I really like handsome woman. Okay, but like, yeah, I definitely want to draw fan arts for this, but eventually maybe. Yeah, I really like that in the ending I becomes little kid again, and they just become a family. That's really cute. Okay, happy new horse. Yeah, Hexore, welcome. Okay, we actually just finished the game, so I think this is the ending. Alright, ini kita ganti bahasa dulu. Jadi Nima stream berikutnya. Nima tadi besok mau stream. Hah? Kenapa Nima tiba-tiba buka Adobe Premiere? Kepencet ya? Why do suddenly I open Adobe Premiere? Lah, kepencet ya? Kepencet bro. Nima kayaknya ngelantur terus kayak kepencet Adobe Premiere. Kok goblok ya? Nge-lag lagi anjing. nge-lag. Oke, sebentar. Oke, Nima sakit perut. action. Kayaknya dulu Nima pakai dulu nambah 1 CM. Ya ampun. Ya udah Nima besok tadinya mau stream, tapi kayaknya besok nggak jadi streaming dulu. Nima lagi males. Belum bobo. Nima lagi males dan Nima sakit perut, jadi kayaknya Nima udahan dulu di sini ya. Nima.